Hi, I'm Holly, and welcome to Holly's Corner. Today's guest is a real New Yorker, born and raised. She's an author and a public speaker, and she knows about New York City. I would like to welcome you to Fran Lebowitz. Okay, get all set up here. If it wasn't for these camera technicians, I'd really be in trouble. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I can't even use a cell phone. I don't own a cell phone, and because I I could never type, and I couldn't do what these people do with texting. I don't type. So they gave me a list of questions because I'm in New York, and this is going. No, to get away from there. Cats come in and out all the time. I in high school, I was suspended because I kept missing the pep rallies. Well, if you're not peppy, why would you go to a pep rally? So after high school, I got in a taxi and I moved to New York City. It's crowded and loud, expensive, dirty, and I'm never leaving. I did become a taxi driver, which was great because you could smoke and have some kind of freedom. And there was this one teenage boy who was riding his bike on 137th Street, and he was texting in one hand and holding something in the other hand and steering with his knees. That's why I've never been hit in the crosswalk, because I'm not looking down. I'm always looking and watching where I'm going and observing. Being a public speaker, I'm asked frequently to speak, and when they ask me if I want to speak to kids, I say, well, what is it for? Is it for the what is it called? Well, I'll think of it in a minute. And now I'm bothered because I can't think of what it's called. Oh yeah, I ask them if it's for the Scared Straight program, and they say no, it's for the young writers of society. And I say, why do they want to be a writer? Why don't they be something useful, like a lawyer, a doctor, or a dentist? Oh my. And I during the pandemic, when everybody was locked down, I got so lonely, I threatened to marry my handcuffs, which were made from a very dear friend. And I don't cook. Going into my kitchen scares me as much as going into surgery. I have no food in the house because I dine out or have dinner at friends' homes. So I'm literally hungry. I'm hungry. A lot of times people come to New York, the tourists, to see Times Square. And, they have tables and chairs and lawn chairs, and they sell trinkets. I mean, it looks like my grandmother's apartment. I only go there to see plays on Broadway, if I have to. And nobody knows this about me except for an old cat, a feline, that I wanted to one time to be a supermodel, but I didn't like the clothes. And I didn't like the diet, which consisted of 3 almonds a day. So that went down the drain pretty quickly. And so I don't have Wi-Fi, and I don't have a phone. I like to observe and walk around the city. That's what I do, and talk about it to many people. Well, thank you for having me in my Manhattan apartment, and thank you for the crew, because I couldn't do this. It would drive me crazy. You'd have to put me in a crazy house. All right. Thank you. Thank you.